Okay. I just stare for a couple seconds at you,
And
like,
I kind of like grab him and lead him, I guess, as he's trying to do this, and I'm like ushering everybody out of this room
Yeah.
into the light of the hallway.
Before you open your mind, Scalpel, I think everyone has to kind of act under fire, and the fire is darkness, because the lights are
okay.
turning off a bit faster now, and they're starting to try and block your way out. There's definitely a kind of malevolent intelligence that they're working. Okay.
Oh.
Yay. Yay. Oh, good guys, thank
Oh
you.
my god!
You've been rolling so
What?
well, I hadn't got to do fucking anything for so long.
Oh,
So,
this is tragic.
excellent. So, Farah, you get a partial success. So you like are a little bit deer in the headlighted for a second,
Yeah.
to the extent that either Scalpel or Burrows has to kind of grab your arm and drag you along.
Okay.
So who is it? Who would grab onto the Scalpel or Farah and be like, "Come
I'm
on"?
grabbing anybody that's not coming. I'm getting the fuck out of this room.
All right. So Burrows, you grab Farah's arm and like, "Come." So for you, Farah, that's like hollow-eyed, blood angel grabs you and like drags
Yeah,
you
yeah,
along.
exactly. And that almost makes me catatonic
Yeah.
initially. Like you have to really drag.
And the rest of you just take off, and you're running along, and you're there, and there's you run along basically, and the lights begin flickering a lot more aggressively. And as you go, the lights flick off. Scalpel, Holtz, and Rafe are a bit ahead of you. Obviously, Christ has stayed back to look after Burrows. And as you move into the corridor, you kind of get to a junction. Scalpel, Holtz, and Rafe get round the corner, go to the left. As you go to follow them, the lights turn off between you, Scalpel, Holtz, and Rafe. Like,
So it's me and Christ.
you, Christ, and Farah.
And Farah, okay.
And you find yourself separated by this wall of darkness.
Oh dear.
What do you do? Like, you could go back the other way, Farah and Burrows, and run in a different direction. But right now, you're separated from Scalpels by darkness.
I'll just try to open my mind to try to like remember what just happened, what the vision, what the maelstrom told me.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
So with my new ability, it's plus sharp.
Cool. Partial
Yay.
success.
Partial success.
Okay.
So,
What does it look like for you when you go into the weird?
I just start like seeing the whole world as anatomic drawings.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
Like
Like,
very,
all
like,
Da Vinci
precise.
type. Or
Yeah, like I see the bones, the
you maybe see like veins in the walls, and it's like, oh, that's the cardiac artery that leads here, and maybe there's even like writing sometimes, like in very like doctor style like notes of like
yeah.
Yeah, okay, I like that. So it makes it more understandable to Scalpel. One sec, just gonna let the dog out.
Yeah, just like in my books.
There you go, girl.
That's such a cool aspect.
I love it. Yeah, it's the best part. It's great.
I imagine
Every-
like dimensions like 13 feet across, like 10-foot ceiling. You know what I mean? Like all these like, little
Yes.
precise
Yeah,
things.
there's lots of that, and you're kind of seeing right now like this way to white blood cells on kind of written on the walls. And there's like a line, white blood cells this way.
Okay.
But it says in order to properly heal, you must cut off dead flesh. And it's pointing towards. There's another little arrow pointing towards Burrows and Farah.
Oh.
Ah! Yeah, cool.
I think it's pointing at Christ though, but I don't know. Ugh.
Okay.
And as you're kind of looking at them, another light between you and them goes out.
Okay. Let's find a way to get back together, but be cautious. We're
Okay, when you
try
say
to find
that,
as many supplies as you can.
When you say that, Rafe sort of, okay, back together, got you. Brings up his assault rifle torch and moves through the darkness towards the others. Just walks into the darkness.
Christ does. Yeah.
No,
Rafe.
Oh, sorry.
Rafe,
Oh, sorry. Wraith
the
does.
big guy. Walks through the
Yeah,
darkness, moves through it. His torch up in front of him, but the torch up in front of him, so the light's in front of him. Moves through the darkness and comes out on the other side in front of you guys. And he stops, he looks down at you, blinks a few times, and takes off his bandage, throws it away. It's like, we need to, come on.
I don't think me or Farah will move through the dark, at any point.
Yeah, and as you're looking at him, the big scar that was going from here to there, it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh.
I probably stand back. I say I'll go to you, but I won't go through that darkness. I won't go through the shadows.
Do I see that the scar is gone, or is he?
Not yet.
No,
His
I
back's
see only
dead.
his back.
Yeah. It's like, we have to go with Scalpel. My job's to stay near Scalpel, not you guys. Christ, come on, you come with us. And Christ is looking at his eye, surprised. And then you see his eyes go to the darkness, and then back to him. And you can see he's definitely mulling something over in his head.
Oh, I get it.
Christ, you can pass through this darkness if you wish, but I will not pass through this. Me and Farah will take a different route.
Yeah.
You see Christ consider.
We should be safe.
Yeah.
In
Now,
this
here's the thing. I'm just gonna say real quick. You could tell Christ not to. He is your brain puppet.
I kind of want to see him go through it.
All right. Well, if you're not gonna brain puppet, he goes. Okay, but we'll find you again. I'm sure the darkness is fine. It's creepy, but it's fine. And he turns and he runs through the darkness alongside Rafe.
Okay.
And they come out the other side. Does anybody want to do anything?
Farah, are you going to go through with him? Because you can. If you go, I might follow him, but I'm pretty hesitant at this point.
It's a risk. The darkness, it smells and feeds on blood. It feeds on pain. It feeds on misery. Do you feel?
Light goes off nearby.
Yeah. I am unhurt. I should be safe. For now. It's a
Go
risk,
then, little one. I'll follow you.
but splitting up is also dangerous. We don't want to leave anyone in his territory. Ever.
Does anybody have a move they want to make?
I kind of want to read the situation here. That sounds fun. I'm not gonna open my mind here. This is.
I'm afraid to too. My brain. I'm scared. I don't want to open my brain anymore. Once we got here.
This area is apparently the antithesis of sort of what I normally experience. So I don't want to, if I can possibly avoid it, I don't want to try that.
Yeah,
but I can read the situation.
This place doesn't feel like the mother to you. This place doesn't.
No,
feel like
exactly.
And
right. I was explicitly warned in that sense, right?
Yeah.
So.
Ask your questions.
Okay. Well, I mean, a fun one would be, of course, that's always fun. What should I be on the lookout for now?
What should you be on the lookout for now? You should be on the lookout for Rafe and Christ. They've been touched by something.
Figured. Yeah. Okay. We're still separated.
Yes.
Dave just walked through.
What's
right?
my best? Well, not yet. I was talking to you before. So what's my best way past this initial, or actually, what's my best way in to wherever we need to go?
Around, not through. Like, you're pretty sure, from what Scalpel said about where the place is, you're pretty sure the medicine is on the second floor, maybe third. You're on the first right now. So
Sure.
maybe instead of going through, like, hospitals are big interchanging places.
Yeah.
Might be better to go up the stairs and find a way around rather than going through.
And for extra fun, which enemy, in this case Wolf, is most vulnerable right now?
It'd be me, wouldn't it? Because I'm alone with you.
Well, you're saying which enemy is most vulnerable to you? That's the question. You get your extra weird question in a second too.
Yeah, sure.
Which enemy is most vulnerable to you now? Christ, because Christ still has the effect from Burroughs on him. And yes, I am now classing him as an enemy.
Yes, I realized that. Okay.
And you have a weird question.
And my weird question is, who here would do what I ask?
I think Burroughs.
Yeah, me too.
He seems to want to.
I think so.
He wants you on his side.
Yeah.
I see a kindred spirit in the child thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can teach him to sharpen his teeth so he won't be afraid of the other wolves.
Now, I asked this for no particular reason. How do I send a private whisper in this game?
/W.
/W.
And then type in the person's name, yeah. It'll, I think, autocorrect once you start typing it in.
It'll autocomplete. Type.
What are you talking about?
We can hear it loud and clear.
Totally sneaky.
It's the mother's heartbeat.
So sneaks.
Oh yeah, this reminds me of something.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone pretend they just got a message so that no one knows who got a message. Excellent. Okay, so what do you do? Scalpel, Christ and Rafe come up to you. You can see Rafe's eye is completely better all of a sudden, and he's like scratching at it, like he's registered it, and he's like confused, but he's also in a kind of combat situation, so he's moving through it. And Christ probably doesn't look any different at the moment. But they both just came through the shadows towards you, and they're like, "We need to go now."
Yeah, quick! Don't do this again. Don't cross the shadow again. Didn't heard what the little guy said?
Yeah. So, do you continue on, Scalpel, and you guys go the other way? Okay, so you guys move away. Farah, you're kind of going along with Burroughs now, just the two of you. His wings like stroking the walls as he walks. You've got these free guards around you. Scalpel, like keep doing the whole like military like move and cover kind of thing. And I think as we go away, like we kind of, if this was a TV show, we'd be in the hallway, looking through this dark hallway, and the shot would kind of move through the hallway and then go down towards there was a body on the ground, like some one of these deceased, not quite decayed enough body, and we zoom in and we see that the body now has a cut going from the top of its head down towards its mouth. So you're moving along with who should we go with first? I guess everyone's trying to find their way up to this place. Scalpel, you know the way to go. And now that you're moving quite at a clip, you're not having too much trouble staying ahead of the lights. Like they'd kind of gotten a few seconds to surround you. But once you're moving, you can stay ahead of the lights flicking off quite easily. Same for Farah and Burgess. So I don't think you're gonna have too much trouble getting there. But you can tell your comrades they're tense and they're moving with worry. And after a while, Rafe is like scratching his eye and goes, "Doc, My face doesn't hurt
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, I saw that. That's strange, but some things like that happen in the wrong zones.
They
Do you
heal?
feel any stranger?
Kind of itches.
Okay,
Can you take a look at it for me?
absolutely. But not now. We don't have much time. We have to run and find these supplies.
Okay, but okay. And he carries on. You move and you find a staircase and you begin making your way upstairs. Farah and Burros, you guys might have to roll cool or do some kind of move if you want to find your way upstairs. I don't know what move you want to
Okay.
do, but you perhaps read a situation or something like that. Whatever
Yeah.
you
I
think
was
would be
probably going to
appropriate.
read it.
I mean, can we find, something? I don't even know if we like a move. What sort of move would this be? Yeah.
I mean, I
Let's
could
check
see
out
it
our move.
being act under fire, like the fire is getting lost and trapped by the darkness. I could see
Oh,
it maybe
sure.
being
Read a situation, we
Read-
find our situation.
yeah,
Or find a path.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple, and it just depends what way you want to tackle it.
Yeah, we'll probably do it together. So I can. You know what? I'm kind of used to scurrying through like unknown places to some extent, or at least exploring places. So how about I read the situation and maybe you can assist. That might be fun.
So do I just roll for weird too? I mean, sharp?
No, you roll
No,
plus hex
you'll roll
with
plus
me.
your hex with Farah.
Okay. Oh, how do I... Oh, okay.
So just
Yeah.
slash
perfect.
roll.
So that might be useful here.
Yeah, you might.
Oh, whoops. It's 2d6, right?
Yeah, 2d6
Yep.
plus whatever your hex is. Oh, yeah, brilliant. Your hex is not 5.
It
I
can't be
have
5.
weird knowledge of people, right?
Yeah, no, but it can't go higher than
Yeah, it should
Oh,
be
it doesn't?
something, right?
It
And
should
then
So
it
then
loops
it's
back
2.
around
Yeah,
to like.
So when does it do that though?
at 4. But you should only have had 3 from your starting thing.
Not the brainer. I get weird knowledge of people, and I can get extra hex with them
Oh,
if they
really?
tell me any information. Yeah, if they tell me, even if they tell me to reduce my hex with them, I actually negate that and just add 1 information.
That's nuts. Okay, so what you should have is, let's see, you had
2.
3, you went up to 4, and you rolled back to 1. So yeah, you should have 2. And you should have marked 1 experience.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So minus. Do you want me to re-roll it?
No, I'll just take it off. So minus it down to 2. So it's 8, 10. So yeah, that goes up to a full success.
Yay! Great.
Cool.
So yes, questions. Let me open up the thing again. So the obvious one here is, what's my best way up?
Yep, there's a stairwell. You see a sign for stairwell. You know the way up. You also see a sign that says pharmacy. So that's the way to go.
Okay. I can't read that, but it has probably like a nice image.
Yeah,
like
you-
next to it,
you
like
can
like
kinda-
signs do.
Maybe you don't know the words. Be like, I think that's the right one. I've seen that in the base where they keep all the drugs, sort of thing.
Yeah. Let's see. I can't in this case. No. Okay. So
You can hold on to them
and
if
then
you
I
want.
got. No, I can't for this.
Oh,
I can do it for the read person, but not for the
Okay, fair enough.
read situation. Apparently, anyway. So yeah, I already asked that one. I already. Oh right, who's in control?
Right now, Burrows, soon the wolves.
Burrows is now in control. Soon the wolves will be in control. Okay. And which of my enemies or enemy, which enemy is now currently the biggest threat to me, given this situation.
Burrows.
Right. Burrows is the biggest threat to me.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why you're noticing this. Like, are you like directing Burrows as you go?
Yeah, I'm leading him on, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Burrows snaps at you.
Snaps.
Yeah, like what
Oh,
happens?
yeah,
Like, there's
I
a
see.
moment where Farah says something and it just sets you off. Like, not violently, but you just start getting
I'm
kind
on
of,
edge. I'm
yeah.
snappy.
You gain more on edge than you've seen him so far. Because so far Burrows has been quite broy with you,
Yeah,
and you see
yeah.
that
And
slipping.
okay, I think. Oh, right. And I actually have a weird question as well, still,
Mhm.
because that's what I do. I can sort of, I can sort of see that going, and what is, hmm, there's not a lot here in that sense. So let me just ask, who or what is the source of the most pain or fear?
Me?
No,
Probably.
Currently?
Yeah.
you're just asking the situation. What's the source of the most pain and fear here?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh no, this is asking me. It's a read a sitch question.
Yes.
okay.
There is definitely an intense sense of fear and pain coming from somewhere in this hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't think it's connected to the darkness directly. You think there's something else
Oh.
here that's bullshit.
Okay. Yeah, that's really interesting. All right. So, anyway, as Burroughs
Yeah, I want to see the
snaps.
moment where Burrows snaps. So I want to know what you sort of
Yes.
say that gets a strangely aggressive response from Burrows. Something that sets you
Yeah.
on
Well,
edge.
what would set Burrow off? Burrows off.
It might
I'm
not
trying to think.
It might not be something that would normally set you off.
I don't know. What's your general demeanor, Farah? What are things that you normally do?
It's just generally.
Oh, I bet you're being too loud. You're being too loud right now, and it's freaking me out.
Even if I'm actually not, it's just the
Yeah,
sound
no,
is
just
just
you being around
overwhelming.
me. Yeah, and you're like the general, like I am freaking out. You're being way too loud. This whole place is scary as fuck, and I'm like on edge. Like if you could see my face, I'd be like sweating coldly. Like I'm maybe shivering more than usual and juddering more. Like my tweaks are coming out hard,
Yeah.
and like just being
Oh
around
yeah,
you is
definitely.
like you're like saying
Sensory
little
overload.
things.
Like
Yeah,
as well.
you're like saying little things, like you're like, oh, pointing out little, like in your childlike demeanor, you're like, oh, look at the whatever, blah blah blah. This reminds me
Yeah.
of whatever, and I'm like, like just like every time you're like open your mouth, I'm just like, or like you'll like bump into something ever so slightly, and I'll like turn around and
like
look at you.
nudges a gurney on the way by, and the whole fucking thing
Yeah.
rattles. And like,
And even if it's just the tiniest sound, like I'm on alert, and like everything that you're doing is setting me off.
I like it. Yeah, definitely. So because he's doing that, I feel like Farah would try to leave him behind.
yeah,
Because you're actually just super sneaky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You can see the signs of this going bad, and you're like, I want out.
I want out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a move you want to make to do that?
I think that's probably where I try and do something under fire to try
Yeah.
and get out of away from his sight somehow.
Yeah, the fire might be Burrows noticing you're trying to ditch him, or
Yes,
before you
exactly.
do, like.
Yeah, exactly. Like him seeing where I'm going, basically, right? This is something like that. I should really get. Oh, by the way, before I do that, I can level up. I didn't
nice.
really see. So let's see.
I'm super close too.
Yeah, because that was actually I've got 2 more XP since then actually, but there was one that I really liked, especially since I tend to do this a lot, and I might as well use it for my great stats, for my good stats. There is a Hocus move I kind of like.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I like Hocus
Which
moves.
is I think I think it was a no, it was not. What was it? A
Oh
Hocus
wait, is it
move?
when you roll hot, roll
No, no.
weird instead?
That one is really fun.
Oh
yeah,
man,
but-
I need that too.
Yeah.
I mean,
that will be the day
wouldn't
where
that
you
be
just put
hilarious?
some makeup over all your weird welts. That's when you put a shirt on, you get that move.
Exactly.
But there was another one which is basically when you do something under fire, roll weird. That one's also really.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
But I
like all of those are so good. That'd be
all
insane.
of
You're
those
just like
are
a
so
weird
good.
tank.
I just do everything with weird.
Yeah.
Uh,
But where are we going to pick it? And
anyway, for now it doesn't matter. I'll pick in a bit, and then I'll just roll cool now.
yeah, I think we're going to take a wee break in a minute. Ha!
Ah, yes.
Fucking good. So
I love it. I love it even more when rolls fail. It's
I know
so much more fun.
it's one of the great things about this game. I actually like it when it fails. So let's see. When you do something on a miss, be prepared.
I
for
wonder
the
what I'll do. I don't even know.
Oh no! So you see a door. Like there's this door, and you can see there's a lock on the inside, and it's a stairwell going up. So you know you could dodge in here, lock the door, and move on without Burrows. And there's no lights off here, so Burrows would actually still be okay. It's not like you're damning Burrows to death. You just like, I could get some distance from him here. He would just have to move, find another way up. He'd be fine. I can just go, and I can lock myself off.
I would love to do that.
So Burrows, you're like really on edge by this stage. You don't know why. You're not really thinking about why. You're just getting more and more tense.
Like just like the oppression of the area is just sitting heavy on my brain, and I'm just
Yeah,
like
pretty
overwhelmed.
much.
I feel it.
It's like if you've ever like just not had enough sleep.
Oh
And
yeah,
you're
for
ill
sure.
and you're just feeling awful. So you look away, and when you look back, you just see a door slam, and you hear a ka-chonk as a lock goes in place.
I just kind of grunt in fury. I don't think I can do anything. I'm too
Yeah.
tiny and weird to like be able to get through this door.
There is a window
So-
in the door though, so you can like look in if you want. There's like a wee hatchway in the top with what is it called? Like
I would probably
might
be
chicken
looking
wire
out
glass.
of it, or just to see what his response is. Like initially, like
So I see you looking up, and I just keep walking. I'm just like, fine then, and I just like, because I'm just in a tizzy. Like I just keep walking. I'm like, fine, if you don't want to be with me, I didn't want you anyways. You're too loud, and I just like storm off into
so
the.
you
like,
don't really
following
mind
away.
when you look and you see over Farah's shoulder is standing this tall man in a long doctor's coat and scrubs.
Oh man!
yes,
No.
yes,
Okay, so I immediately I have this
Wearing
reaction.
a-
Like I'm gonna I look over at her and I'm pissed, and I see this guy, and I'm freaking out now. I'm running towards the door.
Which door? The door.
No, I say, little one, turn around, hide quickly, and I'm gonna try to alert her.
Yeah.
And
So
then I'm gonna
Farah,
try to run to the door.
You turn around, and standing behind you is a man in a long white lab coat, and he's got like I think he's got like a quarantine mask on.
Oh, like a hazmat mask.
Like a hazmat mask, just the mask though. And he's got like the lapels of his shirt over the mask, so it's just like a quarantine helmet sticking out. And there's just like, I think there was gore on the mask at some stage, and he must have wiped it, so it kind of looks like a smiling face. And he like looks down. He's really tall. He's quite a tall guy. He looks down at you,
yeah.
puts a hand on your face. Actually, no, he doesn't put it on your face. He looks down at you, puts a needle in your neck, pushes it in, and you just flump.
Fuck.
And I think that's a good place to take a quick break.
Oh, I love it when rolls go bad.
I love it when rolls go bad too. Alright, so we'll take a quick 10-minute break. I'll let the dog out to pee and get myself a drink. Yeah, so probably won't be too long.
Sure.
Everyone having
Oh
fun?
my god, yeah.
Awesome.
Ready?
Oh wait, are you gonna cut scenes too? It's gonna be from Scalpel's point of view, and I'm not gonna be able to do anything to help Farah.
Yes.
Oh
So-
god, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Scalpel,
Amazing.
who is not there right now.
No,
God
yeah.
damn it. There we go.
He's
Look
right.
at that luscious hair.
Yeah, you're beautiful. You're like more beautiful than PewDiePie, dude.
Scalpel. You
Yeah.
reach the pharmacy. You're being led by these three burly, well, two burly dudes and Christ, who's a bit scrawnier, and they do the proper moving forwards, checking corners. They bring you up to the where you need to be. They find the pharmacy. The pharmacy
Okay.
door is locked, but they're unless you stop them, they're just gonna shoot the lock out and take you in.
Okay. Did we find a trolley?
If you were keeping an eye out for a trolley, I think you would have found one. It's a hospital, so there's definitely trolleys about. Regular enough that you'll find one.
So I guess if I manage to find one, I'll just grab it and push it.
Yeah, you grab one. Christ grabs another. So you
Okay.
end up with two, and you drag them there. And yeah, then when you get there, Rafe shoots out the two quick shots, and opens up the door.
Okay.
And
And I
you-
just move in and say, "Quick! We don't have much time."
Yeah, so you move in, and it's an angel treasure trove. It's just
Oh,
drugs. It's supplies, and it's stuff you can't really use, but you can give to the hard holder, and he can maybe trade it. He can maybe become your supplier by trading the excess stuff.
Yeah.
It's just tons. You're gonna be able to fill the trolley up, but you're also going to need to find the stuff for Domino, which must be somewhere in the back, in the kind of back area. It's like there's a powerful anti-inflammatory that you need to give her in order to bring the swelling down on her brain.
Okay. So I guess we'll just try to grab everything we can, put it on the trolley, and
Yeah, I mean you
Yeah.
can just fill it with random tons of just everything, or do you want to direct it in a certain way? Is there a move you'd like to do in order to like you're gonna get good stuff no matter what? I'm just wondering if you have a way of getting better stuff.
no, I don't think so.
No? That's fine.
you could perception check. I don't know.
My perception check's not in this.
Or I mean,
Roll investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
No. Just maybe if I can find some books. I'm really interested in books. That's
Ooh.
what Scalpel is into. But
Yeah. No, I feel you, but I think this is this being the pharmacy, there'll just be like a ledger of what's here and stuff. But yeah, you raid away and you fill up the gurneys and you fill up this trolley that you managed to grab. People start stuffing stuff in their what do you call it? Stuffing stuff into their pockets as well. They're just
yeah, and I
get
put some in
everything.
my backpack too.
Excellent. Are you looking for? You want to find this main. You want to find the stuff for Juno as well, which is at the back somewhere.
Yeah.
So do you go off in search of that?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So you go off. You find the stuff for Juno pretty easily. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory of some kind. It's kept separate. And you pick it up and you look at it through your bird mask. Probably turn your head to the side a little bit.
Right.
And it says what you need on it. You nod. And then from behind you, you hear Christ speak. Christ is like, why do I remember dying? I remember coming here, and everything had gone to shit. I think I got shot. Everything was going to shit. People were killing each other. I heard New York had disappeared. Just sucked up into something. And then I got shot, so they took me here, and then I died. But that can't have happened. Why do I remember that, Scalpel?
I don't know. What? Oh, you've been through darkness too.
Told me I wouldn't hallucinate. You said my mind would be fine until...
Yeah. Rafe, do you get this kind of memories too?
You hear Rafe like shout from there. What are you talking about, memories? Do you want me to come over there? And a couple of seconds pass, and Rafe comes round a corner as well. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like Chris like has some kind of memories that don't seem to belong to him. He remembers that he died. Do you remember things like this? You've been through the darkness too.
I don't remember anything.
Oh gosh.
My face is still fucking itching though. Could you have a look at it?
Yeah, we've got a moment.
Cool. Do you want to read a situation? Like the situation being... or you can read a person, know what he's feeling. This would more be examining him, would be reading a situation.
Partial success.
So...
What should I be on the lookout for?
There's like some discoloration around his cheek and eye, and going kind of like if you imagine the Phantom of the Opera mask. Sort of, there's some discoloration around that. Where you also notice the pigment of his skin is slightly different, like around his eye, as opposed to the rest of his face.
Okay.
Like just
like
very...
if we put someone else's skin, isn't it?
Yeah, the skin there is of a different pigment to the rest of his skin. Like
Okay.
Like it's still like he's a Caucasian male. It's still a Caucasian male skin on his face, but you're noticing the pigment's a little different. Like
Oh.
And Christ puts in again. He's like, I got shot. I was trying to stop some people. They were tearing that guy apart. They were gonna fucking eat him, and then one of them shot me. Said that my hands were covered in blood, and no, that couldn't have happened. And he's like scratching his head, and he's like,
Calm down. Sit down and breathe.
Don't fucking tell me to calm down. I'm remembering stuff I shouldn't remember.
This is a weird zone. Weird things happen. So please calm down.
I think you're going to need to manipulate him if you want him to calm down, because he's getting on edge, and Rafe's taking like a step away from him, like noticing that.
So plus heart. Partial success.
Partial success. Okay, so he will sit down. He'll calm down and pull back, but you're going to have to give him some concrete proof that he'll be all right.
Okay. So I'll just tell Rafe, well, I don't see anything strange. Your skin seemed to have healed, but it's some kind of different from your actual skin tone. But everything will be all right. And I turn up to Chris and just tell him, do you have any pains left from your cancer?
He stops and looks and he's like, I'm actually feeling stronger. And apart from the weird memories, my head doesn't hurt anymore.
Well, as strange as it sounds, seems like the darkness healed you guys. Have you ever heard about weird zones that heal people that do good things? No, that's strange.
I don't know if that's quite concrete proof enough yet for Christ.
Yeah. That's not a proof. I'm just asking questions too. Like
yeah. They say
I don't know what's going on.
We've not heard. Well, the story. There's a lot of stories about the weird zone, mate. They go a lot of different ways. Heard about a guy who went in once and apparently came out and everything he touched, everything he drank turned to whiskey. I mean, that would be a good thing. If he died of dehydration. I suppose.
Okay. Ah, we gotta. We have to find the others. We'll eventually discover what happened.
Okay. I don't think you quite calmed Christ down there yet, so he's got a gun out most of the time right now and is really twitchy.
Okay.
But he's not doing anything drastic at the moment. Burroughs, was there anything you wanted to try and do when you saw Farah get stuck in the neck with a needle?
I want to. Okay, question. How close? So she was behind a window
Yeah.
and she was stabbed.
Yeah, there was a big
And
fire
I'm
door.
probably pressed near the window.
Yeah.
How does that considered like if I was to use? I want to try to stop him. I want to try to stun him for a second using my whispers.
Okay. So you want to go
but it's
aggro on him?
close,
Yeah.
but it's through the wall. Does that count?
I think if you can see him, you can use it. Like if you were shooting, I'd probably say the glass is like it's reinforced with the chicken wire. Like,
But I'm just shooting like my
I
brain.
think you actually have the
into
right
him.
tool for this job. So yes, you can go aggro. What is
Okay.
it you want him to do?
I want to stun him briefly, and it's also optionally loud. So I'm trying to I'm opting for the loud, so that my team will hopefully hear it.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to stun him long enough for me to like get through and like attempt to like fight him or get him off of Farah.
Okay. So go aggro with weird.
Oh god damn it! A natural 2.
I mean, oh, that's a shame, buddy. Do you not take damage
It's
if
still
you fuck
loud
this up,
though.
or
No,
No.
they do.
no? They still take damage. Some of them go aggro.
You don't have to interact. If your victim forces your hand, your mind counts 1 harm AP close. Wait. Oh, I guess I don't know.
If you on a miss, prepare
on
for the
go
worst.
aggro.
Do make clear what you want to do. If you'll do it. What you'll do if you do it. They have to. On a miss, be prepared for the worst. So I don't think.
So it's already. It's just I didn't do it. It didn't. He's just like frightened but not stunned or something like.
Yeah, he doesn't get hurt. You don't take pain in response. I was thinking maybe if you did your mind thing, it might fucking backfire on you, but does it? So there's like this horrible screeching noise, but he just like goes down, lifts Farah's little body up, and heads downstairs. Scalpel, where you are, you hear like
there's like a loud bang or like a force maybe that everyone feels in their mind that they hear.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everyone hears like a screeching, and Scalpel Holt goes, "Fuck, you guys keep packing. I'll go find out what's going on." And Holt's gonna go and try and find out what's going on.
I think at this point I'm also like screaming too, like at the top of my lungs,
Yeah,
like
you definitely
"You foul
be screaming.
demon, giving her back!" And like I'm freaking out, smashing, like trying to stab through this like reinforced glass window with like a fucking like piece of wire with like duct tape around it.
As you're screaming, you hear something fall over to your left, like just like clatter down the hallway. You take a big drag.
I immediately turned. No, I thought there was something else going to happen. I immediately turned to it.
You turn and you look. There is a naked man standing at the end of the hall. And you can see, like, he's standing there looking at you with his head, like, cocked to the side. And there's, like, a grey line going down his face. And, like, this part here, like, the bottom part, the skin is darker in complexion.
Yeah.
And the top part is pale in complexion. And you notice he's got like tattoos going like a sleeve going half up his arm, and then it stops and the skin changes color. And there's like these grey lines kind of chopping up the different parts. Like where like there's these kind of changes in complexion and body type. And I think even like one of his legs is very feminine. Like he's got a very like feminine leg and one like manly hairy leg. And he's looking at you like that. And he bares his teeth, like gets down in kind of an ape-like stance.
Yeah.
And then runs forwards, like, you know, just starts moving towards you as fast as he can.
I'm gonna attempt to strike him for 2 harm. Close.
Okay, what are
If
you
he's
using?
getting near me,
Oh, yeah, he's coming at you.
I'm just gonna whip out. I have like pieces of knife, like metal all over. I think the idea is I have hidden knives, 2 harm, hand, infinite.
Infinite.
Like the
yeah.
idea is that I just always just have a piece of something sharp and dangerous on me, like a piece of bone or like a bottle cap. I always have something to stab someone.
Whenever you see something that is sharp or could be sharp, you just kind of sequester it for later.
Yeah, there's just like sharp rocks.
Okay,
like
so
pieces
he
of
comes
tooth.
screaming, running and charging at you, and you actually charge back like blades drawn.
Well, I'm mostly like defensively, right? I'm like attempting to like he's gonna attack me, and I'm going to take his momentum like into it, and then like attack him, like use his attack against him.
So I think you're trying to seize control of the situation.
Yes.
That definitely sounds like a thing that might be happening. Seize by force. So you want to seize by force. Boop. So, or do you want to fight your way free? You could fight.
I don't. He doesn't have anything that I want, right?
He's naked. So
no, I want to get away from him, and I want to find my team, and I want to find Ferret. So I want to get away from him.
Yeah. So you want to fight your way free. That sounds right to me. Okay. So you're gonna have to roll hard, I'm afraid.
This is cool.
I'm going to exchange harm with him.
No, but I'll highlight and then I'll level up. So we're cool.
Oh, nice. Succeed. Oh, damn.
Oh.
You get 3 choices. Inflict terrible harm, suffer little harm, take definite and undeniable control of it. You impress, dismay, or instead of impress, dismay,
you first 3.
You first 3. So you want to inflict terrible harm, suffer little harm, and instead of definite control, you can choose to win free and go away.
Get out. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you definitely do because you're going to kill him.
Awesome.
He was going to do 1 harm to you because he's just using his bare hands.
Okay, so I have a question. Part of my kit says that I have optional piece worth 1 armor. Can my poncho just like be weirdly like resistant to things?
What? It's not that it's resistant. It's really slippery all the time. People can't get a good grip on you, like when they're trying to stab you, and you're just so fucking speedy in it. Yeah, no, it's fine because it doesn't have to be obvious armor when it's 1 armor. Cool. So you still got to make the harm move, but you got to make it, I think, in a -1 now, because it was going to be 0 for your armor. And now it's -1. So roll 2d6 -1. Free. And this is the one where you want to roll low. So yeah, you don't get hurt. This guy comes running, screaming bloody murder at you, his dangle flapping around. And yeah, while trying to run away, you kill him.
Yeah, so he just like leaps at me, and I just like slash out at him, and like maybe strike something good, and then just like dip.
Yeah,
his body like hits the ground.
It's not like heroic or vicious. You're like legging it. You're running away, and then you just kind of panic, cut behind you, and catch him right on the neck, and he staggers, falls, and just bleeds out almost instantly. Like just blood gushes out, and it probably surprises you as much as him.
Yeah, it was a reaction.
Yeah. And then you just keep running. You run and you run and you get away freely.
And I'm screaming like, "Scalpel! Christ! And they've taken the little one!"
Scalpel, you can hear shouting, and Christ shouts back straight away, "Over here! Over here!"
I'm gonna attempt to run towards that direction through the light.
And you got away. You free and get away. So you run and just suddenly Burroughs runs through the door like into the farm.
Is Holt still here, or has he already
left
gone?
Like a minute ago. Holtz took off saying he would try and find out what's going on.
So I'll just go, where's Farah?
And we
something grabbed her.
So Farah, you wake up. Your eyes flicker awake, and you're strapped to a table in a very bright room with a light above you.
Oh God.
I can see him swearing at me.
No, I was saying something like, yeah, sure.
So you're strapped to this
Right.
table in a very bright room. You can see there's another body strapped to a table next to you. Another figure who's kind of like got his mouth gagged. And you're there. And there's this guy in the mask like standing over you. Turns his like the plastic face and looks down at you and goes, "Hello. We need to have a talk. Before I operate, I need to be aware of what your conditions are. What is your mental discombobulation?"
My what now?
"What is wrong with you, child?" "There's something wrong with everyone. I'm going to help fix you."
Wrong with me.
"Yes, with your mind, child."
I don't know. What is this? What is this? What is going on? Why are you... Wait, what happened?
"I found you. You were in the hospital. And I've taken you here for surgery."
Are you him?
"I'm the doctor."
Yeah, exactly, right?
Sorry.
What a horrible doctor. Is this the war doctor?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm the doctor, and I'm here to help. Now, everyone has gone mad. I need to fix that. Now, I've been working on a procedure. The gentleman beside you has several mental defectations. I believe that by extracting his over-accentuations and putting them inside you, and giving you his over-accentuations, a bit of selective brain surgery, if you will, we will be able to level you both out. Does that sound reasonable to you, Farah? I don't know your names, so let's just change that
I
to
was...
child.
You're gonna put his head into my head,
Just parts of
and
it, my dear.
but you're changing me.
I'm improving.
No, you're changing. You're uh, do, do his eyes show up at all?
No, you can't see his eyes through the mask.
Okay, that's cool. Um, I Whoa. I mean, I'm strapped to a table, yeah?
Yes, you are strapped to a table, and there's another man strapped to the table next to you, thrashing about in a panic.
Yeah. Uh, uh, he doesn't seem too happy with your plan.
Oh, he has severe mania and schizophrenia.
Yeah, I, I, I don't know what those words mean, but that sounds bad. Can't you just, hurt him if he is in that much pain?
He's not in pain.
What a good answer.
He's just wired wrong, as I'm sure so are you, judging by your jacket and all the things I found in your pockets. So let's talk. Is it kleptomania? Do you have delusions? Do you hear voices?
Voices? I don't. I I don't know. Does the world not speak to you? Can't you not hear the heartbeat of the world when you close your eyes?
He begins writing in a notebook.
When you gaze off into the distance.
Disillusionment. Underscored.
Have you tried eating his toenails? That usually helps with me.
Oh, this is a bad one. Cannibalism.
Um. I I think I want you to let me go now. You.
Oh, I can't do that. We haven't even begun. Now, the sooner you tell me the roots of your problems, the faster we can get to work and get this over with. I have a relatively high success rate these days. Quite a big jump from what it was once upon a time.
Are Are you the one they call Carver?
Oh heaven no.
I mean, would make sense.
I'm not some butcher.
Vive, are you a creature of the shadows here?
No, that's the hospital itself, my friend. It leaves me alone for the most part. Its work, it focuses on the body. I focus on the mind. It
Okay.
replaces the damaged flesh with non-damaged. Unfortunately, it's not very good at telling the difference between living and dead flesh. The people who are changed tend to rot and go a bit. Well, they regress and become aggressive.
And you help them.
No, there's no helping them. I work on the craziers. When everyone went mad, I had to work and try and find a way of fixing it. I'm still working now. I've been working for some time, and like I said, my success rates have improved drastically.
So, once you're done, I will still be me.
I mean, you'll be more leveled out.
Leveled out. I'm sure I am, as some people say, on the level right
Yes.
now.
Well,
Could you just let me go, please? I
Oh,
don't
no.
think I want any of his in me.
No, it's fine. Almost 30% of my patients survive now, and 10% of those aren't even in a coma. You'll be quite all right.
I mean that sounds pretty bad. I'm sorry,
It's a
but
great improvement from my original work, I assure you.
I'm sure you have good intentions, but I want to go home now. If I could possibly do that.
I think you're trying to manipulate this guy.
Try to plead with him. Yeah, I'm
Pleading's
begging.
manipulating.
Yeah, sure. Now I didn't take the weird move here. I took the other one at level up, but that's okay.
That's a shame. The weird one might have been quite useful.
Yeah, I know. But I took the Savvy Heads one, which is weird instead of cool for under fire.
Okay. So yeah, how do you want to? You're trying to manipulate this lovely man.
Yeah, like make him leave me alone.
Please.
Oh yes, yes.
You're such a good sport about it,
Let
dude.
me look at my.
Oh man. No, I don't mind whatever terrible things is gonna happen. That's fine. It's all good.
Oh man, I'm hoping I can save you.
We'll see. We'll see. Because that might make for interesting developments as well. I mean, I get just as excited when it fails. It's like every roll is good.
I know.
The worst part though is when we get back in the majors, men all start going crazy and like dying or
Yeah,
murdering
yeah.
people, and he's gonna blame me.
So downstairs, upstairs. Sorry, Barrows. You're trying to lead the others to get to the basement where you saw this guy taking Pharaohs away. And you're moving along, and you enter the stairwell, and you move down lower. And then
I'm just screaming for Holt's name.
like halt.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're screaming his name, and in reply you hear, and you see figures running up the stairs below you, like moving at kind of a bestial animal-like motion. And you hear Christ and Rafe just go, "Oh fuck no." Pretty much in unison, they say it.
Oh, I just pull out my 9 millimeters and uh, ask Burroughs, are we still far from her?
I saw something grab her and take her downstairs. We need to get lower.
Well, take us down quick.
I mean, here's the thing. They're coming... Whatever it is coming up the stairs.
Oh,
We have to go down at least one floor to leave the building, at least.
Yeah, I mean, you're on your way down the stairwell already, and you can hear these things coming up from the basement you're trying to get to.
We
Okay,
have,
so we can just follow the sound of these fucking gross-ass monsters?
You seem to
Did we-
misunderstand. They're coming towards you
Yeah,
with aggressive
okay.
intention. You will definitely... If you continue on your route down to the basement, you will intercept
So is that our
them.
intentions, though, Scalpel? To continue and go find Farah?
What?
Is that your goal right now? Or because
Yeah,
we have all
right
these
now.
supplies.
No, we have to find Farah.
So are we
First.
taking the supplies with us? Or do we just like ditch
Well,
them
you've
on the
got
bottom?
them- I think you had them on trolleys and you shoved them into an
Yeah.
elevator that didn't go down to the basement, but you've sent them down to the first floor so you can get them later. I'm not
Okay.
just going to be like, you can't bring you... And this isn't Dungeons & Dragons. It won't be like, you can't bring your loot because there's a staircase and it's on wheels. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I was just clarifying.
Cool. Yeah,
Um,
they'll be there for you.
It's good.
So I'll just start shooting at the things coming.
I'll
okay.
take up like a defensive position. So I guess there's like probably going to be one or two in the front and then two behind, and then I'll be like around the flank to help if things come up from behind because I'm the only one with knives. Everybody else has guns.
Yeah. I think Scalpel, you're going to need to roll hard, and Burroughs is going to assist you with his...
Okay.
By rolling Hex with you.
Shoot.
And you've got these two Marine guys helping you as well, so just take another +1. We'll say they give you basically a +1.
Okay. So
So I think you're trying to seize by force.
okay.
Let's have a
And-
look.
Yeah, you
so it's a 7. It's
7.
plus 1, I guess.
I never saw... Oh,
Sufficient.
you were supposed to roll hard.
Yeah,
I
but
was? No, my
You're-
assistance?
yeah,
oh, your
it
assistance.
was-
Yeah, so 7.
yeah.
So that's... What is that for
That's
helping? Is
plus-
that a +1?
I guess so.
Plus
It's a
2.
hit.
Is it plus...
Like if on it.
Yeah, I'm not actually good with these ones. It's a +1 help or plus... It's a +1.
Okay, so
So you have a
plus
plus
2
two so far.
actually. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. Blew it out of the
Success.
water.
Wow.
So I think you were trying to assault a secure position here.
Yeah, definitely.
But instead of choosing to definitely take control, you choose to force your way into an enemy position. Yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely sounds like what you're trying to do. So,
So,
you can choose
Force.
3 options. Boop, from that. And change definite control to... find your
Shaky
way into the enemy
control?
position.
Okay.
It's seized by force, you said? No?
It's seized by
Uh,
force, but it's the variant assault a secure position.
Okay, so I'll just have to choose
Choose free.
from the assault a secure position.
Yeah, which basically just changes take definite control to force your way into an enemy position. And the enemy
Oh, okay.
position would be the basement.
Okay, so it'll be inflict terrible harm and suffer little harm.
Okay. So, this was a gang. Probably a harm 2 unarmored gang because they are naked. But they gain armor for being one side group. We go up to harm 3. So you were looking at 3 harm and 1 armor.
Okay.
What did you choose? Sorry, what did you choose there?
Inflict terrible harm.
Okay.
So it's plus 1 harm. So it's 3, I guess. My 9mm.
The average damage is 2, yeah.
Yeah.
2, so it goes up to 3.
And suffer little harm.
Okay, so
And
there.
force my way into enemy's position. Of
Okay.
course.
So you're looking at 2 harm.